We want to take you now back out to Chicago, where demonstrators are rallying in part against President Trump's threats to send in the National Guard and expand ICE operations in that city. The mayor speaking just moments ago.
No federal troops in the city of Chicago. No militarized force in the city of Chicago. We're going to defend our democracy in the city of Chicago. We're going to protect the humanity of every single person in the city of Chicago.
Reiterating the message we have heard from him, and already Chicago Public Schools have sent a letter to parents acknowledging that federal presence could create fear and anxiety around school safety. Joining me now, Stacey Davis Gates, the president of the Chicago Teachers Union. She was one of the speakers today. You can see she's surrounded there by protesters. And Stacey, first of all, thanks for being with us. The mayor's office expects some federal operations to begin as early as Friday. How do you think that this will actually directly impact students, teachers, families in your city?
Well, it's already impacting us. In 2019, we bargained in our contract sanctuary protections because when this guy was in the White House the first time, he scared people. He intimidated people. We've seen the tyranny of his troops in L.A. We've seen the unconstitutional practices of his troops in D.C. What we want to do here in Chicago is protect our young people, make sure our families know that when they drop their children off, that we have them. And so we bargained that in our contract. We work with community groups and families to make sure that we are taking care of people. This time we've expanded that to add constitutional practices because like in D.C., they've anchored themselves in black communities. And we want our black students to know and their families that they have just as much sanctuary in this city as our undocumented residents.
So ICE is not permitted to operate in non-public areas of schools like classrooms, but that's with a judicial warrant. But they could show up possibly in the lobby of a school. What specific assurances are you giving to students and to families? What advice are you giving them?
That these people have to follow the law, that our mayor in this city is going to defend and protect and resist, that our teachers, our paraprofessionals, and our clinicians are a safe space, and that they're going to continue to offer that safe space. They'll see us when the day starts, getting children out to school and walking them home, or walking them inside, and they'll see us after school, taking our children home and making sure that they reach there safely. We love our children in this city, and instead of spending $1 million a day, he can help us with safe passage. He can help us expand protections and opportunities for our special education students. We reject occupation and we welcome equity and justice in the city.
What do you say to those who are incredibly concerned about crime in your city when we saw 50 people shot, 7 fatally just over the weekend? And the argument can be made then that there needs to be some federal assistance in order to make both you and your students and those families safer.
And I would agree, federal assistance is needed. So restore the Medicaid cuts, make sure that young people have SNAP benefits, rebuild and fund our Department of Education. You can give that $1 million a day to people who need support and housing and care.
But what does that do to address the crime situation in your city? I understand those grievances, but what does that do to keep people safe who feel, frankly, like our big cities are unsafe?
Well, what it has done already in Chicago has led to the precipitous decline in crime under this mayor. He has reopened mental health care clinics. He has reconstructed school libraries. He's giving young people jobs. When you embrace people and fight poverty instead of humanity and dignity, you can make a crime rate go down and you can make people feel safe and supported, and you can reaffirm our commitment to democracy in this country. He has it wrong. We're not asking for troops. We're asking for public education to be funded. We're not asking for troops. We're asking for Medicaid for all. We're not asking for troops. We're asking for affordability and affordable housing.
Have you had conversations with your counterparts in D.C. or in L.A. about how they've handled situations that they've already experienced?
Absolutely. We are working with them every day, quite frankly, to understand what the best practices are, how things are moving on the ground. Our practices have been tweaked to reflect their experiences, and we are going to continue to talk to our families that we serve, hold town halls, train our members, and protect our children because we love our children.
Stacey Davis Gates, thank you so much for talking to us, especially amid all those protests behind you. We appreciate it.